Well, hello everyone. I'm back with you. I am Jermaine. This is The Simple Truth, and I'm here to share with you the simple truth about things as I see them in the world today, in the news today, whether it be political, whether it be economic, whether it be spiritual. But I'm just here to share the simple truth. I pose a question to you, ladies and gentlemen. Aren't we in an economically challenging time right now? You might ask, why am I asking this question? Well, I came across an article from the various news sources that I share with you all the time, and in the information section here of the video, I will leave you a link to that article so you can read this article for yourself. But it is utterly amazing that when the political season comes around, whether it be every 2 years or whether it be every 4 years, that even though the everyday people who make very little in income are expected to give money to these campaigns so that these political leaders can attain the office that they are vying for. Well, it's the presidential election season, and I found an article that really and truly shows that the political machine feels that it is more important than the everyday people who must vote for them to put them into the place and position that they look to get. What am I talking about? Well, I have an article here, and it just is just off the chain. It says Obama campaigns in Cali raises $4 million in 2 days. Now, if you don't know, California is one of the most economically strapped states in the whole United States. It complains constantly about being in a huge deficit and that it has so much financial hardship. However, the powers that be can go into that financially strapped state and in 2 days raise $4 million. What could $4 million do for the everyday people that are going through so much suffrage right now? Doesn't really matter, does it? Because it's politic time. It's political campaign time. Obama campaigns in Cali raises 4 million in 2 days. $4 million in 2 days in a state that is practically bankrupt and so many people are in financial despair. $4 million was able to be raised for the political machine, and we can't raise any funds for the people that are having struggles to be able to stay in their homes, to eat, to survive. But I guess the political system is more important than the people that are actually doing the voting to put the political machine into the power that it wants to maintain or it wants to attain. President Barack Obama wrapped up a 2-day fundraising swing through Southern California Thursday, having collected $4 million during a trio of events designed to strengthen his re-election campaign's ties with younger voters and the area's business and legal communities, according to The Hollywood Reporter. The Democratic National Committee's Southern California Finance Chairman John Emerson and Ken Solomon confirmed the total. However, the final numbers have yet to be released. In all likelihood, only a portion of the sum came from Hollywood sources, reports The Hollywood Reporter. One of the fundraisers took place Wednesday night at the Homely Hills home of soap opera producer Bradley Bell and his wife Colleen. Longtime Obama fan George Clooney was in attendance, and the dinner was preceded by a concert for young givers featuring a performance by the Foo Fighters. The intent of Wednesday's gathering was not only to raise money, but also give Obama the opportunity to network with leaders from other sectors and industries in Los Angeles. And according to Emerson, the effort turned out better than expected. Quote, "We blew well past our goal," unquote, he said. Among those attending the $35,800 per person dinner were Oak Tree Capital co founder and president Bruce Koresh and his wife Martha, Barry Porter from Celebrity Partners, and Joe Celebrezzi of O'Melveny and Myers, maybe some sort of financial firm or a law firm. Not really sure which one. After the dinner, according to the Hollywood Reporter, Obama had a private meeting at the Bell home with a dozen members of Southern California's Asian community. The small gathering included Mickey Lee, the vice chairwoman of CJ Corp, the parent company of Samsung. She flew in for the event from Seoul, Korea, where she splits her time. Lee, an American citizen, is best known as the Korean heiress who persuaded her family company to invest $300 million in DreamWorks SKG. The private meeting with Obama also included Brian Lee, co-founder of LegalZoom.com, and Ted Kim, head of U.S. operations for CJ Corp. The Hollywood crowd included co-host Nicole Avant and Ted Sarandos, James Belushi, Will Ferrell and his wife Vivacia Paulina, and Mike and Irina Medavoy and Cynthia Sykes-Yorkin. After a night at the Beverly Hilton, the president traveled south to Corona del Mar on Thursday to attend a fundraising breakfast at the home of Jeff and Nancy Stack. Tickets were priced at $2,500 per person. Thursday afternoon, Obama was headed to San Francisco where he was to appear at an exclusive event at the Mark Hopkins Hotel. The expected crowd of about 20 paid $35,800 apiece to meet the president there. He's also due to attend a fundraising dinner with 70 supporters at a private home in San Francisco, followed by a fundraising reception at the Nob Hill, which is expected to draw 2,500 people, mostly young, and will feature a musical performance by Chris Cornell. Tickets for the dinner cost $35,800, with $5,000 going to Obama's re-election campaign and $30,800 going to the Democratic National Committee. Tickets for the reception start at $100. Singer Al Green is expected to attend. Now, ladies and gentlemen, these numbers, $35,800 to attend one event in this economy, and with everyday people like yourself and like me, who can afford that? That's a year's salary for most people. But it just seems that when the political machine needs to be fed, it doesn't matter who feeds it. It doesn't matter what it costs those who actually feed the machine. All that's important is the retention of power or even the acquisition of power. I leave it up to you. Is that important to you? This has been, ladies and gentlemen, the simple truth. And as I always share with you, the simple things are oftentimes the most profound, but yet they are the most difficult to do as well as put into practice. I want to thank you for joining me for this episode of The Simple Truth, and I look forward to speaking to you again real soon.
Uh-oh, look at him looking.